Yes, everybody. I hope you are all doing well on this fine Wednesday afternoon. We have got a lot of more news to talk about today regarding Alexander Isak to Liverpool. Fabrizio Romano has given updates. Alexander Isak open to the move. Liverpool to submit a deal of £120 million to Alexander Isak and Newcastle. He seems open to the move. We're going to dive into it all. I hope everyone is doing well. And we're going to be live for the next hour to hour and a half. Smash that like button if you are new. By the way, people, we are one subscriber from 1,800 on the channel. The support on the channel has been absolutely ridiculous. And I cannot thank my community enough to get me there, man. Thank you, everyone, so much. Let's dive into the show. Let's not wait around. So this is what Fabrizio tweeted yesterday. Now, before we're going to build up from yesterday's show since we last went live up until the latest news. So this is what Fabrizio Romano said on Anfield Sector. There is direct club-to-club contact between Liverpool and Newcastle Alexander, which is already a big step. Isak didn't close the doors to LFC. He's in conversations with Newcastle, but he didn't stop Liverpool. He seems open to the move. Already an absolute... that's what we want to hear. As long as Alexander Isak is open to the move, there is every single chance this happens. Liverpool have a bid ready. They are waiting for Newcastle's decision in the next hours and days. It can't be too long, Fabrizio Romano saying. Then if you go back to the tweet, obviously Liverpool got 120 mil bid ready to open. And obviously Fabrizio Romano reporting this. This is a madness, man. I've said for months, I've got a feeling about Alexander Isak. I had belief that we could do this. But now it's really coming to light. When you've got the likes of James Pearce, that Liverpool have communicated their interest in to deal 120 million for Isak, you automatically know there is a chance. Because this is the guy that always puts the negative down on Liverpool. And now he's coming out and saying that potentially Liverpool could do a deal. Then Fabrizio Romano did an update last night. Liverpool have again confirmed to Newcastle intention to present a record bid to Alexander Isak as revealed on Tuesday. The proposal is a 120 mil package, but will only be sent if Newcastle change their stance, always been not for sale. But obviously, he then confirmed there that Liverpool, we can expect a bid incoming. Now, this is big, man. This is genuinely absolutely massive. If you've not also seen the news, people, if you are new to the channel, that apparently Liverpool are toying with the idea of attempting to sign both Alexander Isak and Isak and Ekitike, which could cost 200 million. Bro, I'm telling you now, if we actually signed Isak and Ekitike, I don't know, man. Bruv, I will go to the beach and I will just drink my pina coladas, my vodka and cokes, and I will just relax, man, because the trophies are going to be coming in like the money's coming in. Because, look, I don't think this is going to happen, but the fact that Liverpool are toying with the idea is even tempting. The fact that we could take their signing and then double bitch slap them and say, look, bang, we're taking Ekitike as well. That is literally hilarious. But there has also been a couple of more updates that, we'll go through the Darwin situation. But this is the big one for me. This is the big one that Newcastle are putting great pressure on Hugo Ekitike and want to complete the deal of a total package of 100 million euros. Currently, it is Ekitike or no one for Newcastle. So as of right now, they only want Ekitike. This is Florian Verts 22, if you've not already seen. I actually cannot believe. I actually cannot believe what I am seeing. And also, this is another one. Alexander Isak is Arne-Slot's first choice. Richard chooses the first choice, and every person at LFC, Isak is their first choice. It's Liverpool or nothing. And that's what I like to see. And I hope you're well, mate. Is there any more news to check anywhere? Because people in the chat, you'll be able to tell me. Have I missed any news anywhere? People were on 16 likes. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel because this is heating up like an oven on Christmas Day. Because the presents are coming, man. The presents are coming. Let's dive into the chat. I hope everyone is all well in today's show. Big up to Jacob. Slap the likes. People, yeah, if you're not already new to the channel, make sure you're slapping the likes on the channel. It's very important you do so. We are one sub on 1,800. So could we hit 1.8 today? We are one sub away. He will be the 1,800 subscriber on the channel. Just seen a tweet of Isak and Ekitike, both of them coming to us, LMO. We are going to discuss more about that. There's DS news, there's Darwin news. Isak to Liverpool, here we go. Yes, man, get the feelings in the chat, man. We are going to have a boss squad. We ain't done. More to come, even if Isak joins. Facts, bro. I don't think, even if we sell Alexander Isak, I think we're still going to do more business. I still think if Diaz goes, we're going to sign a winger. I still think we're going to sign a centre back. Scottish Bear, big up to you, mates. What a bunch of sad supporters you lot are becoming. Romano and Arsenal fans, pathetic. Says the one who's a Newcastle fan who's absolutely rattled in their boots, mate. Yeah. Big up to Anne. Smash the likes on your way in. It feels good to be a Liverpool supporter. Liverpool Goals TV, big up, man. Newcastle putting together a total package for £100 million for Ekitike. Exactly, man. Big up to Curtis. Are there any news updates today? There is some from today that we are going to discuss, but I just wanted to go over last night's ones because there was big crucial ones. That Isak seems open to the move. Isak to Liverpool. Come on, subscribe and like if you're new. Big up to CJ as always. Now I think it'll be Isak and Rodrigo, mate. We've still got to talk about Rodrigo because the fact that Liverpool are going to go all in for Rodrigo if we sell Luis Diaz, I don't think Isak or Rodrigo will happen, to be honest. I mean, look, the fact that there is an actual chance that this could happen is just excitement on its own. Isak and Rods Jr. is a possibility from Tyne to the Mersey. Free Isak. Look, you know the Keys a song. I made my own Isak song last night, and if it happens, yeah. Listen, for anyone watching, yeah, I9. You know, I for Isak and I'm because he'll wear number 9 on the back of his shirt because when Darwin goes. I9, mate. I'm telling you. People said Verts wouldn't join. Exactly, mate. Big up. Not for hashtag not for sale. Okay, then. Like that's like me saying, right? This iPhone 14 Pro Max is not for sale, but I still put a price on it. Isak seems open to the move, mate. Okay. We'll keep on going. And what happened? Yeah. The Verts and Isak situation is completely different. Leverkusen were willing to sell, but Newcastle. But if Isak again, it seems open to the move, and Liverpool do it. Like there was a tweet yesterday that came out. I think it was from a Newcastle correspondent that basically said that look, Newcastle did not expect Liverpool to come to the table. If Liverpool come to the bid with a table of 120 plus million quid, maybe Newcastle might think, "Oh shit, we didn't actually expect this. We might have to consider." I'll tell you this now. There's a saying: "When it happens type thing. Like, there's another thing saying it, but doing it is another thing. It's all right. Liverpool's saying, "Yeah, we'll put in a bid," but when Liverpool actually do put in the bid, sometimes that does change the minds of people. But yeah, Toon fans are absolutely rattled, man. We've got over 55 people in the chat, man. Big up to everyone or who was already in here. We're on 19 likes. Already absolute mad stream already. We've hit it 1,000. I mean, you can't see because of the green screen. 1,800 subscribers. Big up to everyone, man. 200 to go to 2K. Hello, Scott Bear. Big up to everyone in the chat. I think for Isak, it's now or never, but I do not think it happens. Just a gut feeling, could be wrong. When do you think we'll submit a bid? I think we'll submit a bid in the next day, either today or tomorrow. Because Fabrizio Romano is coming out and saying that Liverpool want to submit a bid fast. It's a bit like the Vert saga. They don't want it to be too long. Because we know pre-season now kicking into gear. The season is literally less than a month away now. I think it's just like a day under a month. Now, Liverpool want Isak in. Diaz asked to leave. Yep, I think Diaz will be sold in the next week. You're missing the point. The chairman has said he's not for sale, and Isak has publicly said he's happy. Okay. That's like me saying I'm happy in this house, but if I get offered a brand spanking new house, I might change my mind, mate. And the thing is, it's all right the chairman's saying it. We've had our owners coming out and saying that our player's not for sale. This, and that. Fernando Torres is the most perfect example, yeah? Torres said, I love Liverpool. And whereas Isak actually said, I love Newcastle. I actually really want to stay. I'm not going to leave this summer. He's not said I'm going to stay beyond the summer. Your own manager even came out and said no one is guaranteed to be staying here beyond this summer. Your own manager. Fernando Torres said he loved Liverpool, had much this love for the city and the club. 2 days later, signed for Chelsea, one of our biggest rivals. What has that got to say? Felipe Coutinho, another one. Oh, yeah, I love Liverpool. I'm happy with the project. Went to Barcelona for 140 million. Trent Alexander-Arnold, a more recent one. I love Liverpool. It means more, this, and that. Negotiating behind our backs for 2+ years and went to Real Madrid on a free transfer. I'm just using a couple of examples. So I could understand if maybe he was Geordie, born and bred, this, and that. He had a bit more of a connection. He has no connection to you guys. He has no connection for you guys. If Isak wants what's best for his career, he will come to Liverpool Football Club because he knows fully in his rights. If he becomes to Liverpool, the team that's just walked the league comfortably, by the way, add in Isak, we've just upgraded our left back position, brought in a good addition in Frimpong, one of the world's best number 10s. Imagine Florian Wirtz just feeding you goals for fun. Mohamed Salah feeding you goals for fun instead of Jacob Murphy. I think Jacob Murphy's a good player, by the way. But Mohamed Salah, Florian Wirtz in your team. How can that not excite you? You know, if you're Alexander Isak and you come to Liverpool, you're winning the league. You are winning the league. Not, oh yeah, potentially we could win the league with Newcastle in the next 5 years. You come to Liverpool in the next 5 years, you are guaranteed minimum, in my opinion, 2 Premier League titles, probably a Champions League in there. Your own player has even basically said he seems open to the move. He literally seems open to the move. So, yeah, Isak is joining. Yep. Look, do I think he joins? I still think 30% he joins. But Isak still needs to play a big part. If Newcastle are putting together a 100 mil bid for Ekitike, then there's no chance we get Isak for 120. Wait, if Newcastle are putting 100 mil together for Ekitike, then there's no chance. No, I mean, that increases our chances. The chairman can't say, yeah, we don't need him. The price would go down. Yeah, 100%. I get that. 3 years on his contracts, and if he is become available next season, I'm sure there are others interested. Yeah, and we'll be there. Big up N90 in the chat. Big up everyone, man. 67 people inside the building. People were on 21 likes. We've got 67 plus people in here. Let's try and run these likes up to 30. Yeah, we're talking Isak bombers today. That's what we're doing. When has that ever happened? We are saying Diaz isn't for sale, but he clearly is. Exactly. We got one of our own situations. Your team is actually coming and saying, like, yeah, he's not for sale, but yeah, he's got a price tag. I reckon it's not because he's not for sale. Newcastle just don't want to sell him. There's a difference between he's not for sale and I don't want him to sell. Not rattled. I'm not saying you are rattled, mate, but a lot of the Newcastle fans are absolutely rattled. Why would he want to go to Liverpool? I'm not trying to say you lot are Bournemouth or anything, but like, come on. We just won the Premier League. We took toe-to-toe to Paris Saint-Germain. We beat PSG, mate. We're going to the Champions League final. We got to a cup final, which the difference was in you guys winning the cup final was Alexander Isak, right? We signed Isak, mate. He comes to Liverpool and he has a chance to dominate. He's come in the next 2 years. He's going to be in the prime of his career. Could he potentially win 1 Premier League with Newcastle or 5 with Liverpool? It all depends on what he wants. Does he want to just be a one city club legend for Newcastle, or does he want to come to Liverpool and be a part of absolute mad history and winning back-to-backs? Isak is on 120 a week less than Arsenal squad. Newcastle can't pay him going rate. For top level striker at the moment. Yeah, my dad's even My dad not even riled. He's a Newcastle fan. Newcastle fans are riled, mate. After Ashley years, we are dreamland competing with the top clubs now. Okay. What's that got to do with it? We compete with the top clubs and we still sell our players. We still sell some of our best players. When we're just some of the best players. What's the difference? Newcastle are lucky. Villa bottled it to United. If they won, Newcastle wouldn't have got Champions League after the final. What about the final? What about the final? People, we've got 89 people in here, man. Let's try and get these likes up to minimum 30 plus. It's going to be a mad stream today. We're streaming for a good hour and a half. Coutinho is the perfect example of this happening. I think Torres is literally the most perfect example. Talks about how much he loved the club. 2 days later, he went to Chelsea. Trent Alexander-Arnold, one of our own, how much he loves the city, how much he loves the club. This means blah, 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 means more. Negotiating behind our backs for 2 years. And went to Real Madrid, one of our biggest European rivals. He loves Greggs and Brown. Hey, they reckon though. Players want to join Liverpool. We are a prime destination. If we want a player, we will get him. I mean, look at that. We managed to lure Florian Wirtz. You know, most German players go to Bayern Munich because one is Bayern Munich, the biggest club in Germany. That's what, you know, they're born to do, and it's guaranteed game time for the German national team. But no, he wants to take a hint and come to Liverpool. Telling you now, what is Arne Slot and Richard Hughes and Michael Oates saying to these guys, because they're coming through the door. The disrespect to Isak, you don't know how he feels. I'm not saying how he feels. I'm not trying to disrespect him at all. I want him at my football club. But the point of the matter is, he looks like he seems open. There's literally top journalists, Fabrizio, Romano, David Ornstein, everyone coming out saying he literally seems open to the move. Liverpool Football Club doesn't submit a bid for a player that they do not think is possible. James Pearce is coming out and saying this. When James Pearce even comes out and said it's true, there is something in the limelight, mate. He's also had 6 clubs at 25. He likes moving, lol. Yeah. It's not like he's afraid to move, is it? Actually, Newcastle are being disrespectful, calling themselves big. Yeah, 1 trophy in 70 years, but yeah, fair enough. Newcastle literally can't make Trafford Ekitike Langa centre-back signings without breaching FSP. So they will have to sell. I feel bad for Newcastle fans, but logic suggests this is happening. I can't lie. Do I feel bad for Newcastle fans? As long as we get Alexander Isak, I'm not really bothered what they do. I don't support Newcastle. Let them have Hugo Ekitike, because I know if we get Alexander Isak, I know what's going to happen next season. I'm going to be rocking up to Anfield, just sitting back in my chair, relaxed. If I'm watching the games at home, I'm going to be sitting back and I'm going to be relaxed because I know what my club is going to do next season. It's not about being overconfident. I know football ain't played on paper, but come on, man. Like, if Isak comes to Liverpool, you're telling me now we're not going to win trophies next season. If we don't win trophies, then it's an absolute disgrace. Then, yeah, then I will be calling out everyone if we don't win trophies next season, because you cannot make the signings we made and not win a trophy. It would be a failure. I think you lot are rattled that a club can turn you down. Mate, we've been turned down many times, mate. Tchouaméni, Jude Bellingham, Moises Caicedo at the last minute. So our own player turning down contracts in Trent. Mate, we've been here, done that, mate, and read the book twice. 130 plus add-ons is the rumour. Yeah, LFC all the way. Big up, man. Big up the chat. How are you? Isak is not for sale. He's staying at Newcastle United. Newcastle United put £100 million for Hugo and add-ons for Newcastle. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see. But if Newcastle, you know, you do get Hugo Ekitike, it's a load of bollocks about, oh yeah, we want to play 4-4-2 with Hugo Ekitike. Absolute load of rubbish, right? When has Eddie Howe played 4-4-2? Is Anthony Elanga a right mid? No. Where did he play for Forest and Man U? Right wing. Anthony Gordon, he's a left winger. He's not left mid. Although I do think he could do a job at left mid, right? And also adding into the factor of, you guys will have to drop one of your midfielders in Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, and Lisandro Tonali. We've seen how combative and how the energy and how impressive they've been for you this season. Is Eddie Howe going to drop one of his midfielders? Or are you going to drop Anthony Gordon? Because you're not bringing in Elanga for £55+ million and leaving him sitting on the bench when he can set Forest and play Europa League football. Let's be real here, man. Let's be real. Big up Matty. Levels. Newcastle aren't in the vicinity of Liverpool in terms of the size of the club. Newcastle are a big club. Like, I'm not trying to say they're not. They are a big club, but they're not as big as people think they are. 1 trophy in 70 years. Yes, you've got the fan base and everything, but you know, Coutinho wasn't for sale. I'm a man enough and big enough to come on and eat him a pie. If he joins, time will tell. Yeah, exactly, bro. If he's actually rejects Liverpool, I will come on here and I'll be like, look, he rejected Liverpool. We have to move on and go and get Hugo Ekitike. You know, it's as simple as that. You know, I'm not gonna say anything about it. I do think Isak to Liverpool, mate. Look, everyone's asking me the question. I think 30 to 35% chance. I think it happens. My chances increase by 20-30% if Ekitike goes to Newcastle. If Isak wants to win trophies, he will have to come to Liverpool. Newcastle is not a bad team either, but they can't compete in the Champions League. Yep. Facts. Absolute facts. Let me bring up the tweet. Oh, yeah, but Florian Plettenberg also saying that Newcastle have made massive progress in the sale of him. That's actually kind of mad. I just saw that tweet. Where was the original? There we go. We are Liverpool facts, man. We've got over 100, and I'm trying to catch up with the chat, man. I'm like 6 minutes behind the chat, but I will catch up. Get your comments and feelings in, people, man. We've got over 100 people in the building. Let's get these likes up to minimum 50 likes. Smash these likes. 82 watching. Yeah, big up. Michael Owen went to Madrid. There's loyalty in football isn't a thing anymore. And Trent Alexander-Arnold and everyone else around the world is proving that to be the case. Loyalty to football is dying. I'm not saying loyalty isn't. There's literally no loyalty in football, but loyalty to football clubs in football is dying. It's dying. Maka didn't want to go to Real Madrid. Facts. When is the bid coming in? I think it comes in the next 24 hours. I have a feeling we will sell Mo and Virgil. Tops out. Man, don't say that, man. I don't think we'll sell him. I think Saudi will always try and get Mohamed Salah, but they're here for the next 2 years. I think that's the reason why they signed, because they believe in the players that we're bringing in. The next 2 years, we can win a butt ton of trophies. Moving to Madrid is a step down, just like 70s and 80s again. I know Maka didn't want to go to Madrid. It's just PR farming from the Spanish. But the problem is with the modern world, social media fuels rumors, and most of it is speculation. Why wasn't Maka at training? All the I believe a lot of our South Americans actually aren't in training. But I don't know. McAllister's not injured. A lot of our players are actually not even returned because obviously of like the Nations League and things like that. Maka will go to Madrid in 2 years. I think Maka loves the club. Follow watchers. Isak is like would be amazing. Fans of all the club's delusions about loyalty from players. Players have loyalty to themselves. Liverpool, one of the biggest clubs in the world. Newcastle are a big club, but the size to Liverpool. Newcastle, the gap between Newcastle and Villa is about the same than it is Newcastle than to Liverpool. We had to sell Torres, Suarez, Coutinho, and Trent when you're not top dog. It's reality. Yep. Talking about McMahon, yep. Facts. Like the loyalty isn't a thing in football, man. Newcastle aren't used to being in the big talks. They are just a little scared. It's normal. I have noticed that from Newcastle fans. They are like, yeah, we've got over 100 people in here, man. Big up to everyone. Only way this happens if Isak pushes for the move, otherwise it's a no-go. Yep. Big up JP. JP, if you want to come on, man, I'll shoot you the link. It'd be good to chat to you, bro. Let me know in the chat if you want to come on. Smash the likes. 100 in here, 50% having them like the stream. Will it be appreciated? Yeah, big up CJ, always supporting the channel. Yeah, man, we're pushing for 50 likes. At the end of the day, we are getting a striker regardless. Yeah, and David Ornstein obviously confirmed that Liverpool wants a top class striker. So yeah, people. By the way, if you are new to the channel and you like the content, make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Have Newcastle accepted the bid? Well, as of right now, they have not accepted the bid, but Liverpool will be putting that official offer, as Fabrizio said. Newcastle are a great club, well supported, but not a successful club. Another Newcastle is in the chat. Yeah, all the tunes are in the chat. Elanga could play the 10 or Gordon, Ekitike, Isak, but hope we get Isak. Smash the likes and subscribe. Patrick, exactly, mate. We are striving to be one. I don't think Liverpool would have went in if they didn't think he would join. We know how Liverpool. Do you really think Michael Edwards is going to try and put a bid in for a play if he doesn't think it will happen? Like, we know how Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes work now. This is a new dawn, a new era. This isn't, George Schumacher. Although, he was a goat that window. Well, it's a big transfer involving my club, so why would I be here? Yeah, big up to Alan, mate. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, everyone's welcome in here, man. Newcastle fans, whoever the hell you support, wherever you're from, are not bothered. It's just good to have a debate and chat. Isak will win more club personal awards if he leaves Newcastle and go to Liverpool. I think it's a high chance it's now or never for Isak. IMO next year he will be 27 at the start of the season. I hope so. He'll be 26 next year with 2 years left on his contract. Stock will be high, although it will still go down. Salaries are bigger than Newcastle. Road to 2K subs, man. Come on, guys, if you haven't already done so. Yeah, man. Do you think Bayern will up their bid for Diaz? I think they will. There's reports that Bayern Munich and Barcelona will be going back in for him. I think if Bayern bid another 10 mil, I think Liverpool might accept, especially with the Rodrigo talks. On TalkSport, Newcastle fans are delusional because they are saying Newcastle will only sell him for 200 million, even though if we offer 120, they will consider 100% facts. Big up to Ryan, mate. It'll be all well. He turned 26, so 27 next September. I like Newcastle because my dad supported them, but these Newcastle fans are something crazy. Now, Newcastle have not accepted the bid as of right now. Yeah. What do you think will happen with Isak? If he surely wasn't for sale, we wouldn't contact him. He's also open to the move. Yep. I'll send you the link now, mate. I'll put the link in the chat. The link's in the chat for you, JP, bro. Big up to yourself, mate. Indicala's been spot on throughout this whole situation. You know what? I know we all, he gets bantered in the Liverpool community, but in the Florian Wirtz situation, it's not even about luck. He actually reported it very well. But a lot of the stuff that came out about Wirtz, he reported it way before the other journos. So who knows? He might not just be some guy who works at KFC. In that case, nothing to discuss then. What do you mean there's nothing to discuss? I've got massive respect for LFC. I'm old enough for them to remember Keegan, Dalglish, Hansen, great away days, fans on par with each other. Yeah, exactly, bro. I've been to Newcastle. Top city. I love the people of Newcastle. I think they've always been welcoming when I've been there. And I do think you've got, in my opinion, I've always said Liverpool and Newcastle are the best fans in England. That's just my opinion. So I don't personally hate Newcastle fans. I just think some of your fans are, rattled. Just like Liverpool fans. The Liverpool fans can be rattled as well. Everyone has those fans in those fan bases. So now big up to the tunes. Where did I get to in the chat? Yeah, I saw that we will get Isak. Hopefully, man. All right, from Salford. Yeah, I saw that guy from Salford. Doesn't the tweet say Liverpool only bid if Newcastle change their stance? He's not for sale. I still think Liverpool will bid. What's bigger, your man or Newcastle? For God's sake. After Isak, we will sell Diaz and Darwin. Go for a certain Brazilian winger that wears the white. I actually think Rodrigo is more of a difficult deal than Isak. In my opinion, I think it's now or never for us. With Isak next summer, open auction, we don't get involved. Yeah, I agree. What does Isak want that matters the most? Hopefully trophies if he's got ambition. Usually our news comes out on Fridays for some reason. Yeah, we need to fast forward. Liverpool seem to drop bombers like big bombers on Fridays. So we need a bomber Friday, man. And also, by the way, did you guys see that flipping Sky Sports tweet? Big up to JP, man. How are you, bro?
Hey man, I'm good. How everything? You hear me properly?
Yeah, man, I can hear you, man.
Nice
Um,
man. Nice to be on. How things?
yeah. Newcastle fans are rattled. Thoughts?
Oh yes, it must be Rattle. Your best player is probably going to leave. You hearing talks get more concrete now. It have this kind of similar feeling like how we felt with Coutinho. So I mean, at the end of the day, once you have a quality player and your side is not looking like they are going to win trophies right now, that player head could get turned. And I think that's exactly what happening here with Isak. So we just have to wait and see and hopefully we get Isak in the coming days.
Yeah, man. Um, do you think we get Isak?
Well, with these kind of marquee signings, you have to be patient. You have to go with the flow because it's not just up to the player and the clubs. It's what's best for Newcastle as well, and they still he's still a Newcastle player, so it depends on what Newcastle are likely to do. I think in this generation and this time, player power usually comes true. So if Isaac has expressed to Newcastle that he doesn't want to stay and stuff, clubs necessarily don't keep players that don't want to stay at the club. So I guess in it's once Isaac is open to the move and he secretly talks to Newcastle and say, well, I don't want to send in a transfer request, take the bid or spend some time here. I reckon we get him because you could see what Liverpool is trying to build, and he's realizing that he is more likely to win major trophies at Liverpool than at Newcastle. So I really believe that once Isaac is willing to go for the move, I think it would be done.
Yeah, man. What's your thoughts on the Hugo Ekitike situation? And also, by the way, people, we've got over 100 people yesterday. Let's try and run these likes up to 50. We're 8 away from 50 likes. Smash the likes. We're going to be live. And well, I'm going to be live for a couple of more hours. Um, and also, we're 8 subs away from 1,810. So if you've not also hit the subscription button, make sure you have done. Take it away, JP, bro.
Yeah, say the question again.
What's your thoughts on the Hugo Ekitike situation in terms of, do you buy into the fact of, you know, in the sense of like, for example, let's just say, Newcastle get Hugo Ekitike. Does that
Mhm.
increase our chances? Do you think?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So once Newcastle gets Hugo, I really believe that Isaac will come across, right? At the end of the day, it's when you have an outgoing, you would want to replace that player right away with somebody who is potential or somebody who's quality, and TK is quality, just raw right now. It has to be Premier League proven, and then we will know. But as I said before, the reason that the Newcastle is looking into signing him shows that there may be some conversation with Isaac saying, well, hey, I might want to go to Liverpool. Let's see what could happen. Right. So Newcastle is not a stupid club. They know that last season was their first trophy in a long while. And Isaac is a prize player, is one of the best strikers in the world, and Liverpool is rising to challenge to the top. The project that Liverpool will be presenting to Isaac is that you come to us and we could win major trophies. right? So, and I think Isak relishes that challenge. He wants to be known as one of the best strikers in the world, and I think Liverpool will give him the platform to showcase those skills on the biggest stages like the Champions League and well, he's in the Premier League already, but like on the Champions League and on that world stage where you're winning a Premier League and trying to be as good as another forward I know from Sweden, which is Ibrahimovic, right? So I really believe that Isak is that kind of personality that wants to win the big trophies, and he would have said to Newcastle, "Hey, thanks, but there's a project in Liverpool. They want me, and can I go?" And once a player usually does that, the player usually gets the power, and the club just has to accept a bid for that player.
Do you think it's too much money for Isak? Are you one of
No,
these? Are you one of these fans where I've seen a lot of
no,
people? I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying, "Oh my god, it's too much money."
no, no.
I'm like, bro, we're fine on PSR, and it's not my money.
Yeah, yeah,
As long as Liverpool aren't going to go into debt or financial restraints,
yeah,
then if we're spending over 100 million plus
mm,
on the best striker, in my opinion, in the league,
yeah,
pound for pound, and one of
yeah,
the pound for pound's best in world football,
mm-hmm,
who's going to help us dominate for the next 5 to 7 years,
yep,
it's worth it. And I
yeah, for
last night I was working out the calculations of him. You know, Liverpool, if they was to win the group stage of the Champions League, so come first, they get 80 million. That would
sure.
already pay for half of the fee.
Yeah,
If Liverpool go and win, let's say 2 trophies next season,
yeah,
or even a treble, which is possible with the signings that we're making, and it's not about we are being realistic because that is a genuine concern. I've seen rivals even talk about it, right? That would genuinely pay for all our transfer funds.
yeah,
And Darwin Nunes, 50 million. Diaz, 70 million.
million.
Kelleher, we've already made 20 million on you. 30
Yeah,
million plus on Kwanzaa. 10 million from Trent.
mm,
Potentially a bit more as well from the likes of Elliott and Morton. That's another 60, 70 million. This is why people are confused about how Liverpool are actually affording this.
yeah,
Look
yeah.
at our and plus we didn't spend no money last summer. We made 50 million last summer and spent none.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Spent 50 million last summer and didn't spend none. Like
yeah,
Chiesa, we basically brought him from the Solanke salon
yeah,
clause.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so that this is something that in the coming days we'll get a lot more concrete evidence, especially if Liverpool makes a bid in the coming days. But like the way how rival fans are being scared right now is because they know that once Liverpool get this transfer over the line, it's all over. Every rival fan is squeaking in their boots because once we get Isak, it is over. There is not going to be a team that will be able to stand toe to toe with that attack. And I mean, I'm not saying the league is going to be a given. The Premier League is one of the most competitive leagues in the world, but like it will give Liverpool an additional favorite or a little more percentage of winning that league and possibly the Champions League as well because of the caliber of signing of Isak. Right, you have Mo Salah, you have Isak, you have Wirtz, you have Van Dijk, you have Gravenberch, you have McAllister, you have all these world class players in the squad, and Isak is just going to take that squad to different heights. So, as Liverpool fans, we should be excited, but we need to be patient because with these kind of bids, it's very difficult to get across the line, and you trying to prize away Newcastle's biggest asset, and that's what makes it a lot difficult because that's their biggest player that they've had for a while, and they genuinely nobody wants to let go their player. Look at us with Coutinho. We were like adamant that Coutinho is not for sale, and is what Coutinho did and put in the transfer request to Liverpool that he wants to go. That's the only reason, in my opinion, why we sold him, and especially in January because he was pressing for a move to go to Barcelona. right? And Isak is that same type of person. If it is Newcastle are playing hardball and stuff, Isak will probably say, "Well, I didn't want to do this, guys, but let me put in a transfer request to come to Liverpool." So with these kind of big signings, we have to be patient. We have to be understanding that this is Newcastle's biggest asset, and it's not going to happen with a snap of a finger. It's going to be ups and downs in the transfer market, and we need to just wait and see.
Yeah, I feel like, look, in my opinion, it's still a 30% chance. I think if Hugo Ekitike is to go to Newcastle, I think our chances increase
Mm-hmm.
in the likelihood of that. Um, I just, I just hope Liverpool have really done the groundwork in Isak's personal camp, in convincing him to really come to Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
Not, yeah, he seems open right now. According to the reports, he seems open. He might be
Yeah.
a lot more than advanced, right? But what you know what we need? Do you remember the buy-in space? That's that tweet from the buy-in space where he was
Yeah. Yeah.
whole information. We need an Isak one. Anyone, if there is an Isak space or anything, let me
Yeah.
know. Anfield sector. Um, Anfield sector. I'll have a look. Newcastle fans and yeah, I actually agree with that. By the way, Newcastle and Liverpool fans are the best in the country. Anfield sector says Ant. Let's have a look. What has it been? Has it been a bomber? Has it been a bomber? Newcastle, Fabrizio Romano update people. Liverpool are now waiting for Newcastle to give their official answer on Alexander Isak. So I'm telling you now, if Liverpool put in a bid now, that means they're open. Because if they say, look, I'm sorry, lads, no matter how much you offer, we're not accepting. Then Liverpool walk away and they get Hugo Ekitike, and we take their targets and we'll take Mark Gahey off them, right? As well. But the fact now that Liverpool are waiting for the official answer, if they
Mm-hmm.
bid, I think we get him.
Yeah.
Because now, from that single tweet and report from Fabrizio stating that Liverpool are waiting for the official answer now, is indicating that if Liverpool bid, there's a chance that we get him now. All we need to do is just offer the money they want, unless it's something stupid and ridiculous to the point where if it is like 200 million, then yeah, walk away. What's the maximum you'd pay?
150. I don't
150.
think, yeah, I don't think he worth more than 150.
Am I mad in saying that I would actually pay 200 million?
Yeah. Yeah, you see,
Because
with
we
the
could
two,
spend 700 million. You know what? If someone said to me, "You've got 250 more million to spend this summer,"
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but 200 million, I'm slapping it on Isak. I don't. People may
Yeah,
come
I
for me.
mean, so the 200 is just like
Big up, big
overkill
up.
because like that's what Neymar was. How much was 225, I believe. Yeah.
I think Neymar was, yeah, 198 million.
Right, yeah, and Isaac is not Neymar, so like, but he's a quality player. So like me personally,
People in the
um,
chat know I rate Isak though.
yeah, I rate Isaac. Like
Like
I was I
the other week, I pulled up a tweet from 2021 and
mm-hmm,
2020. How much I wanted how much I said there's this guy from Sweden, Liverpool should get him because I remember I was watching him from Sociedad.
yeah,
So the, the thing is with Isak as well, you know what? It's not even the fact that he improves us as a striking department in terms of goals. Isak is a brilliant footballer. The guy can create from deep. Go back
mm,
and watch the goal he scored against us at St James's Park. Newcastle
yeah.
fans will know about this, where he picked up the ball from deep, spinned Virgil van Dijk, and absolutely rocketed it top corner. The guy, he, he- yeah, everyone in
No,
the chat is
he's
going for me too.
quality, he's quality. No,
Okay,
but
I'm being
200,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not okay.
150. So here why the price range. So Isaac, his price range is between 100 and 120 mil. right?
Mhm.
So that's what he's worth. He's worth between 100 and 120 mil. Where did other 30 mil coming from to make it the 150? So he's, let's say we bid 120 and Newcastle rejected, and then they add another 30. That's because of the prize asset that he is to Newcastle. You will give a little extra money to them because you and they know that this player is the best in the league, in the world, and for us, right? So we're not going to just sell him for his market value,
By the
right?
way, the bomber that I brought up on the screen that Liverpool are now waiting for the official
Mm,
answer. People in this chat saying apparently Anfield sector always misquotes Fabrizio. Every single person is now saying it on Twitter.
yeah.
So for whatever Fabrizio said, if he said it on a YouTube video or a
Hmm, hmm.
podcast, um, you know, that's
Yeah.
the the thing. Just quickly off Isak, did you see the rubbish about Sky Sports saying that we want Marcus Rashford?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I'm not being
That's
funny,
bad.
yeah. My nan, yeah, who doesn't watch
Yeah.
football, yeah. I think mine only watches football if, let's say, I'm watching it in the living room, or um, if the Euros or England's on, yeah. My nan knows more about flipping football transfers than flipping Sky Sports. Flipping Jesus.
Yeah, man.
I think
That's
we have
mad.
just apparently Newcastle just put in a bid for Ekitike. Where's that at? Does anyone know where I can find that? Does anyone know? I mean, I've just seen a lot of people saying it. Yeah, apparently, we do need we need today. We need Hugo Ekitike. Um, apparently, this is what Fabrizio Romano has had to say. Um, Isak would be open to join Liverpool if the clubs can agree a deal. Newcastle don't want to sell, but they haven't given Liverpool a final answer. Is that actually from Fabrizio? I mean, yeah, it is actually. But they haven't given Liverpool a final answer yet. Expect that in the next 1 to 2 days. Well, it's starting to heat up now, people. People, we have got over 125 people watching, yeah? Let's get these likes up to 75.
Yeah.
75 likes. Let's get that up to 75 likes. Because I'll probably be about half of the price tag we're going to pay for Isak. So let's, do our bit and pay for the Isak fee. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you have already subscribed. We are 3 subscribers away from 1,810. Smash the likes, subscribe. Big up to JP. Yeah, look, we got JP in the building, man. If you don't know, yeah,
You know.
he's my best friend from Trini. So yeah, big up to everyone from Trinidad if you are watching as well. And yeah, man, this is exciting times, people. This is exciting times. The fact that Liverpool even have a chance is
Hmm.
exciting. The fact that now people in Newcastle fans are now saying because pre-season's going on, transfers are not going to happen. Oh my days. Can we just forget that Moises Caicedo went to Chelsea 2 weeks before deadline day for over
Yeah.
115 million? I don't want to hear about it's
Yeah.
pre-season.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Yeah.
we might as well shop up. Like,
And preseason
shut the
just
window.
started. It
Shut the
just
window.
started. So yeah.
JP will shut the transfer window now because
Yeah.
pre-season
Yeah.
and the season's
Yeah.
underway. We'll shut the transfer window. Right, guys, the transfer window is now shut. We can't buy Isak.
Mm, yeah.
Lord of mercy. Now, big up to the Toon fans in the chat, man. That they are class. But yeah, big up to everyone, man, in the building. Um, I'm just so gassed, man. I'm just absolutely so gassed. Yeah, because I
So
won't be surprised.
excited.
Newcastle will try and stall for as long as possible. What do you
Yeah.
think Liverpool will be? What do you think Liverpool would be willing to go to? Where you think Liverpool might walk away?
Yeah. Well, anything above 150 for me. Because like I said before, his market value is between 100 and 120. And because you are taking away their prize asset, you will have to pay a little extra to get that because they have that power as a club, right? They could try to maximize how much money they want from you, right? Because you have to remember every player has a market value, right? So you can't just throw mad money out for certain players. So if you look at Verts, was that kind of mad money because he's one of the young up and coming talents in world football in his position, right? So you could expect a team to pay that amount of money for him because of the quality player he is. Same thing with Isak. So because Isak market value is around 100 and 120 mil, right? You just have to add a little tax onto that to get the player over the line, right? Because it's like a collateral damage kind of extra fee you're paying just because we taking a prize asset, take a little 30 million extra to kind of to deal with the blow to see what could go on, right? So you're not gonna just get him for your market value. If you have a Ferrari or you have a car or something like that and it's worth um let's say I don't know the price for Ferrari. Let's say 500 million, right? Or whatever it is, right? You're not going to spend that on it if it's your only vehicle and anything. You'll just try to get a little more because it's your prize asset, right? So as I said before, Isaac is 120, max 150 is city 200 million. I do think Liverpool has enough smart people in there where they could take that same 200 million and build around that to get another striker and get some more quality players in there for that. But the reason why we pay the 150 for Isaac is because um he's a quality striker and he is enhancing the team. But to pay 200 million for a player like Isaac is not worth it because
Yeah,
he's
I may have been a bit daft there.
yeah. I just saying like we know that when he comes to Liverpool, he is going to be his market value is even going to go up even higher, right? Because he's going to be a elite striker. So when he's at Liverpool, if a teams want to come and prize him away from Liverpool, then he will be close to that 170 to 200 range, right? But yeah, I seen Alan saying not even 150. Newcastle take not even 150 to even have a discussion, right? Not enough 150 even have a discussion. His market value is 120. I think 30 million onto his market value will be enough to get him. And I just saying that because one of the best players in the world, right, which was Neymar, and at prime at his time, he went for like close to 200, well, 200 and something million, right? So at the end of the day, I rate Isaac. Isaac is a quality forward, but he's not 200 million pounds, right? I'm sorry, he's not 200 million pounds, right? And Isaac, because he's Newcastle prize asset, his market value is 100 to 120. Give them a 30 add-ons, and yeah, I think 150 will be enough for Isaac to come across. Alan is, by the way, I saw Alan. He's a Newcastle fan. He's in the chat.
Massey thinks we'll go 130, 135. I think Liverpool will push it to the point where they think, like, okay, maybe, maybe not now. Maybe not. Let me see what the chat's saying. Market value is what Newcastle will value him at. Slap the likes. Yeah, man, smash the likes. Oh, well, they report he's a transfer. Fab tweet. What we got? Fabrizio Bomber. Let's have a look. Ooh, okay. So Fabrizio Romano said Liverpool restarted talks with Isak and Ekitike's agents on Monday night after Newcastle had a bid for the striker rejected. If Liverpool are unable to land Alexander Isak, Ekitike looks like a serious possibility for the Reds. So yeah, basically Liverpool have covered this is no surprise. This is no surprise from Liverpool. Liverpool have absolutely covered their grounds here because what they've done is they've restarted the talks. Get the agents, everyone comfortably on side. So if Isak doesn't go to plan, we can just come in there, open the back door. Ekitike, come with us. Get in the car, mate. You're on your way to Anfield. It's as simple as that. That's absolutely brilliant planning from Liverpool. We're planning with 5 likes away from from 70. So yeah, we've got over 100 people in the building. Let's get these likes up to so that we've got over 100 people here, man. Isak to Liverpool national game. Don't give him the plan. Don't come to Liverpool. Big up to Jordan. Big up to you, Scottish Spur. That's my concern. Oh, Scottish Spur. Liverpool needs to be careful here, people. Newcastle. I'd give you an answer in a couple of days on Isak after they start Ekitike. Liverpool needs to be careful. I think if Newcastle get Ekitike, Liverpool will just go to the extreme and pay. Now, what I mean by extreme does not mean pay 200 million quid. I think extreme means probably 140. The quotes was Liverpool want to smash the transfer record. Smashing it is not by doing it by £1 million.
Yeah.
So Liverpool are willing to actually go beyond. I think Liverpool will do. I think the maximum they would do, maybe 130 plus add-ons. I think 130 plus add-ons
Yeah.
gets it done. I think 130 plus add-ons, in my opinion, gets it done. In my opinion, Act Frankfurt are currently remaining firm on the 100 million price tag. Fabrizio coming out and saying that's about 80 million quid. Newcastle was what I think was in Newcastle fans in the chat. How much did you guys bid for Ekitike? How much did Newcastle bid for Ekitike that got rejected? Because they want 80 million, so 100 million euros. How much did Newcastle bid? Does anyone know? Because I can't remember. 75 million. What you guys bid is 75 million. So that means, yeah, if Newcastle come with the next bid, then surely that will get accepted. But that's what Alan's saying. Apparently, the bid is 75 million.
For Ekitike.
Yeah, people are saying around 70, 75.
Yeah, no,
Big
I
up.
feel like around.
Yeah. So people are saying 75, yeah? 75, okay, take a TK with the money that was going to be paid. Yeah, people are saying 70. So I think then the next bid, if they bid for Isak again, that probably gets accepted. That probably gets accepted, you know. That's why I think by Sunday night, they don't want to do it in installments. So is that what the hold up is then? Because I've been following the Ekitike story, obviously, but can't remember if they don't want it in installments or not. So I think, yeah, if Newcastle bidded 75 in installments, yeah, they're probably going to have to offer another 15, 20 million then. Well, hopefully the two bid again. In my opinion, I think we'll know by Sunday if Isak is going to be a Liverpool player or not.
Yeah.
In terms of I'm not trying to say here we go, he's going for a medical, right? I'm not trying to say any of that. I think we'll know by Sunday night if it's Isak still, or if we're turning the corner and we're going down the road of Hugo Ekitike. That's what I personally believe. I just saw Fabrizio live on another channel. You can see his face. The Isak deal is done. Where was that? Where was that channel? Let me know. We'll put it up. We're 2 lakhs away from 70. Big up to everyone in the building. We've got over 100 people here. Yeah, man, we're on that road to 2,000 subscribers. We are literally 3 subs away from 1,810. And yeah, man, we want to try and get to 2K before the start of the season. And we are going to keep pushing and grind. We're also doing another stream later. I want to do a stream later. I'm going to do a stream later reacting to Rivals' reaction of all the Isak news. So if you want to watch me live react to all these rival fans crying, oh my god, Liverpool might be getting Isak, we will be doing a stream later today. And also, if there's any news, we'll also talk about it as well. The channel is Give Me Sport. Give Me Sport. What is that like? Is that a YouTube channel? Is that a YouTube channel, chat, or not? Let me type it in. So JP, man, Isak. If I say to you, Isak, gun to your head, does that happen?
Yeah. I, as I said before, with these kind of transfers, just have to wait and see. I have to be
Is this the
patient.
channel, chat? By the way, Isak to Liverpool as Romano. Is this the channel?
Most likely, yeah.
Is this it? I don't know if I'll get copyrighted or not, though. I don't want to get copyrighted. Hey, you've got 91 people watching. Fair play. YouTube, couple of days to go for Prem. Yeah, that is the one. That's the one, is it? Should we click it? Yeah, let's click it. Where's Fabrizio, man? Oh, that's probably what this was from then. Everyone in the chat. Big up Liverpool goals. He's in there, man. Shall I put something in the chat? Yeah, we'll drop him a like. We'll drop him a sub. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I will be honest. The stream is still live though. What we'll do is we'll wait for the stream to end, and then we'll watch it back and we'll see his facial expressions then. Yeah, man, absolute buzzing. 120 million for the starting bid. Good. I don't want to be seeing Liverpool putting a 100 mil bid when they know it's going to get rejected.
Yeah.
Let's not waste time here.
Yeah, we're not wasting any time. Just
this isn't.
This is not like a Florian Wirtz where you're trying to pay the money.
Can I just say why this is an absolute master plan from Liverpool? An absolute. He should shave his head. That hairline ain't fooling anyone. Lol. Whose hairline? Whose hairline? What, Fabrizio? You're on about mine, or you're on about JP or someone in the chat. What was I going to say? Do you want to know why this is a master plan from Liverpool? What they have done is an absolute masterstroke. Arsenal are getting Victor Gyökeres, Chelsea, Liam Delap, and João Pedro. Manchester United, there's no point even talking about them. Let's just move on. The guy you streamed the clicked. Oh, him. I don't know who he is, to be fair. So I don't know. But the reason why this is a master plan is because if Liverpool went in for Isak, let's say 2 months ago or a month ago when we started to plan Florian Wirtz, right? If we went into Isak 2 months ago, guarantee you Chelsea bin Liam Delap and João Pedro. They go all in for Alexander Isak. I think Arsenal do the exact same because we know they've had strong interest in Alexander Isak. What Liverpool have done is waited to the two main clubs who have had interesting reports in Isak. Let them do their transfer business. Let them Arsenal get Gyökeres, Liam Delap, and João Pedro's. And what we'll do is wait for those clubs to do their business, and then we'll come in and we'll basically be the only one in for him because Bayern Munich, they've got Harry Kane, no chance. Barcelona can't even afford the Nico Williams deal. Move on. Real Madrid aren't going to do it. No one in Serie A. That's just a waste of time. And then you come back to the PSG. I could see maybe PSG, but I just don't see the way PSG would do it with the way that they play football in their front three. I think they're happy with their of Doué, Dembele, Bradley Barcola, Kvaratskhelia. They're going to have to drop one of those, and they're not dropping Doué. He's a baller. Same with Dembele, etc. Right? And what Liverpool have done is they've waited for all these clubs to do their transfer business before going in on Isak. That's what they've done. Because if they went in for a month or two ago, these clubs are going all in, and there would have been a transfer battle, and that would have been what Newcastle would have liked. Raise up the price tag, and it decreases Liverpool's chances of getting him. Now, effectively, there's only really one club trying to get him. It increases our chances, you know?
Yeah.
So apparently we've hit 70 likes. Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Thank you all so much. Road to 100 likes. Could we do it on today's stream? Big up to everyone, man. Get some dollars to back up. But do you see what I'm getting at, though? The way that Liverpool waited for the other teams to kind of to do that thing. Cryptic, they're saying Newcastle won't sell him. Well, mate, you need to go and do your selling business. Frankfurt will play the waiting game. It is a game of chess right now. What we need is Newcastle bid again for Hugo Ekitike. That actually will get accepted. And then we go all in for Isak. We sweep him up his feet. Come to us. The thing is, do you want to know why also I do believe this deal could potentially be more advanced than it's been let out? Remember when many journalists that were reporting the Florian Wirtz news said that Liverpool was in contact with him since January. Was working on the deal since January. Don't be surprised if Liverpool was. Look at Liverpool's transfer planning this summer. Maradashvili, they did it a year before. Frimpong, they worked on it for months. For the installments package of the release clause. Milos Kerkez, they did all the groundwork, the personal term, basically convinced him so much that it is literally Liverpool or flipping bust. Simple as that. using the
Mhm.
contacts of Richard Hughes. So we did our groundwork on him. We did the exact same with Florian Wirtz from January. Do not be surprised, people, if we have done the exact same for Alexander Isak, because that looks
Yeah.
like the way that we Liverpool are operating. If they want to do a big money signing, what we'll do is we'll start months in advance, get the nail in the coffin, and then all we've got to do is just lower the coffin into the ground, jobs the good un, bosh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, Mateta was a second option. Listen, Mateta's a good footballer. I won't mind him, but listen, we're talking about Alexander Isak. So
Exactly. Yeah. Come on.
yeah, this is Isak time. And what Newcastle won't whistle. Look, you guys, if you guys want some money, man, then I guess we are trying to lower the age of our squad. Says a Newcastle fan. What's this? I've just seen a tweet from somebody saying, um, yeah. So basically, Liverpool are basically saying, like, look, you guys are not having both. You either give us Isak or Hugo Ekitike.
Yeah.
I still think we will end up with Ekitike, but I
Either
am,
one is fine
I
for me.
am, I am believing, and I am drawing the dots to line as to why I think this deal could happen.
Yeah.
And you know what? Just in the basis of this stream alone, my percentage has gone up by 5%.
Mm.
Big up the
I,
chat, man. We've got over 100
Isaac
people in.
Isaac is the needle mover. He's the one that will get to, and I think Isaac himself is looking at social media. He's hearing the buzz, he's hearing the news, and he is thinking in his mind, he's calculating in his mind that, hold on a minute. Um Everybody in the world knows if I go to Liverpool, we going and dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Why we won't think that Isaac is thinking that way as well, and his camp is thinking that way as well. You've seen it with everybody. All rival fans across the world, not only in England, across the world, is reacting to Liverpool playing with the likes of Wirtz, Salah, and Van Dijk, right? And this signing here is exactly what Liverpool needs to be a dominant force in football again,
Mm-hmm.
right? So Isaac is, as I said before, why I am confident is because I have seen Isaac's personality. He's a player that is not frightened of the big stage. He wants to prove that he's the big striker. He wants to prove that any club that he goes up against, he's not afraid. He will he will get he will get goals on them, and no team is big enough for him to score against. That's why he created that celebration. You see, this here is mean that celebration is go up the road with that. What big club you telling me about? I'm the guy.
I personally think
You're yeah,
that celebration is cold. But I
yeah.
like the gun fingers one way. He does the knee slide and he goes like,
Yeah. But this one is this celebration shows me his personality trait, where he's saying, "It's not what Van Dyke or they telling me about. Go from here with that, move, right?" And that shows me
yeah.
that he is a player for the big stage, and he relishes the spotlight, and he knows, and he's that type of player. He knows that he wants to win trophies. Another Swedish striker was just similar to that, which was Zlatan, right? And you saw Zlatan's club. Zlatan played for some of the biggest clubs in the world, right? At this age as well. So he is age appropriate for now that Newcastle, I saw not no disrespect to Newcastle, but Newcastle to Liverpool is a big step, right? Liverpool is a way bigger club than Newcastle, and is a bigger step for Isak. So
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, he played for a big club like Newcastle already, but now he has a chance to play for a bigger club, and he wants to win Champions League. He wants to win the Premier League. He wants to win these big trophies, right? Because you have to remember, these players know that they're not going to win World Cup. They're not going to win a Euro. Their chances for that is very small because of the country that they're playing for. So the only
Mm-hmm.
major trophies that they could win is the Champions League, the Premier League, these kind of big trophies, and Isak wants that. So that's why I believe that for him, he wants to, as a player, he would want to make that move, but he doesn't want to leave a bad taste in the Newcastle's fans out, because he doesn't want to put in a transfer request. So he's having he would have conversations with Newcastle saying, well, yeah, thanks, but I don't want to leave on a bad note, because
Yeah.
I loved it here at Newcastle. Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. Go through a bit of the chat. Reacts, are you on any other streams today? Yeah, I'm streaming later today, bro, as well. I'll be streaming later today. There'll be a video going out as well. And also I'm going on Uncle Rod's stream later tonight. 100 people in the building, man, since we've been live. We've had over 100 people watching live plus since we've hit that like button, man. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Make sure you keep smashing up the likes and you're subscribing, man, because the YouTube journey's on a mad one right now. And it's my wildest dreams, man. It's going right on track, and I'm not going to stop until I get my goals I want. And if I have to put myself through it all, endless hours to make everything become a reality, then I'm certainly, I'm going to do that. No advice needed, Jordan. Yeah, man, Newcastle can always take Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Vardy, come on. When it do you think you'll put in a transfer request then? No, because when it comes to push the shove him out, putting a transfer request, this is the massive opportunity for him and his agent. Look, what we need, respectfully, I know we diss Trent's agent, is brother Tyler. We need Trent's agent to be Isak's agent, because we know he would actually push for the move. He'll get a big, deal for him. Hopefully his agent, respectfully, I hope his agent's a bit of a knob, because then he actually might help push and pursue the move for Alexander Isak. And yeah, man, we're one like away from 80. Big up to you all. Are we just gonna accept it's gonna happen? Yeah, man, we've 80. Like, big up CJ, bro. Always here, always
Big
here
up,
and
man.
supporting, man. Bro. This guy's been supporting me for time. He's been supporting me for time, man. And yeah, man. Yesterday I was like 250 subs away from 2K. I'm now less than 180 subs away. Yeah, man. This is a madness, and yeah, we're gonna absolutely just continue to enjoy this, because we've still got Rodrigo to talk about, chat. Rodrigo, we ain't done yet on today's transfer stream daily, yeah, because we've still got to talk about Rodrigo, because there was news last night about Rodrigo as well. Now, imagine getting work done and thinking we can do it, which is overall easier to do. I think Verts is probably obviously more likely easy to do, because obviously, Leverkusen will, we're like, yeah, anyone can have him if you pay the dog. So I think, yeah, following Verts was a lot more easier to do, but Isak is, we're going to find out very soon how easy this deal is going to certainly be. And obviously, Liverpool, for people that join the stream, Liverpool have restarted talks with Isak and Ekitike. Don't be worried about that, though, because I will be honest with you. Yeah. Wow. Apparently, guys, bomber. I've just been told, apparently, Liverpool are going to smash the British transfer record for Alexander Isak. Now, for people in the chat, I messaged someone the other day about when do you think we'll hear some Isak news, and I told people in the chat. And the news came out on Tuesday, funny enough. In the next day, I think Liverpool are bidding for Isak. And as this states, that Liverpool, Isak would be opening to join Liverpool if the clubs can agree a deal. That's all we need to hear, man. That's all we fucking need to hear.
That's what
All we need to hear is Isak is open to joining, because that is when the floodgates are opening. The floodgates are open now, people. We're sending the troops in. We're going all in now. This is all guns in now. This is the moment now. This is their moment, chat. Big up to everyone that is watching inside that have been watching the stream today. We're on 19 likes away from 100, so let's get those likes up if you can already haven't done so. Do you think we get another midfielder or a striker? I think we get two. I think we get three forwards if Diaz leaves. If not, we get two. I don't think we get a midfielder unless a big market opportunity. I mean, look, to be fair, I can't write off a midfielder because we might sign Isak, Wirtz, Frimpong, Kirkes, Mamardashvili all in the same window. So, um, guys, I am not in the know. I'm not going to be one of these guys that goes on YouTube channels or Twitter and says, "Oh, I'm in the know. I'm in the know. Believe me, bollocks." No, I just know someone that gets stuff fairly correct, and I've been in contact with him for the past couple of days. But I'm not an ITK, guys. I'm just a normal guy who streams on YouTube, chats shit for a couple of hours, and talks about Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Big up to the chat, though, man. Fantastic. We are Dad's Army, then I don't. Don't tell him. We need Rodrigo, man. Listen, if we signed Rodrigo, oh my days. Oh, JP, we've not even started the Rodrigo chat, mate. We're not. How can nobody? Yeah, the buying. Apparently, something actually happened to him. Apparently, something actually happened to him. Apparently, something actually happened to him. You know, have you heard about that?
What's that?
About the buying space.
No.
You haven't heard?
Mm-mm.
What? You've not heard? Really? Yeah. Apparently, I saw. Apparently, yeah, he's not tweeted since. No, nothing. I reckon something happened to him. You know, Rodrigo's overrated won't happen. Come on, CJ, man. What, you want Anthony Gordon to happen? Yeah. Yeah, I know you don't. Big up to the chat as always. Yeah. So, JB, I'm gonna ask you for your final prediction on Alexander Isak. How do you see this going down in the next coming days? Take it away, bro.
Patience. Isaac wants to move, but he doesn't want to make a mess of it. So, um, if he has to force the transfer request, he will, right? But no player wants to do that, and I guess he has that relationship with Newcastle, so he doesn't want um, to leave on a bad note. Remember, he won them he was part of the squad who won them a trophy last season, and he's open to coming to Liverpool. It's only a matter of time now. The bid has to be right. He's open, and Newcastle just needs to realize that the time has come for Isak to go to another
The
club.
time has come.
And yeah, and it happens. It happens with us. It happens with all the clubs around the world. You will lose players, right? Especially when you're not at the level to adapt and cope, to get these players to convince them to stay, right? So Liverpool has a better project than Newcastle right now. So I believe that's where Isak is willing to make that move to help with the project to win big trophies. So, as I said before, it's just patience and a matter of time. Even if Newcastle rejects the bid, Isak will put in a transfer request unless Newcastle decide to just pay him mad money to stay at the club and that give him a new contract, a big contract, and that kind of stuff and thing like that, right? But it's not for money with Isak, it's about the trophies. So I don't think he will accept that. So we just have to wait and see. I'm confident, just like with the Wirtz, that he's going to be a Liverpool player soon. But with these kind of deals, you just need to be patient. You have to be patient. Remember, this is Newcastle biggest player for years now, right? So and he's a striker, right? So you can't get that on the market just as easy. So it will take time, but I believe in the coming days we will get over the line.
Here's one for you. Here is a question. Do you think how do I explain this? Do you think there is a world where Liverpool actually don't get both? Is
What?
that a concern? And that's a question for the people in the chat. Are you
Mhm.
guys concerned that potentially Liverpool could end up with none? Isak or Ekitike?
Nah, we get one. We will get one.
Bayern are going to end up with Rashford. Yo, Bayern and Munich in the mudman, no, but big up Zia and the Bayern view, though. They're my mates. And give us Barcola, man. No, give me Anthony Gordon, mate. Don't make me put the Gordon on the green screen. But so you think he's going to become a Liverpool player now?
Yeah.
Have I convinced you he's going to become a Liverpool player?
No, remember we were in a couple of streams a few months ago when the deal was like whispers. I was telling you all, I think Uncle Rods was here too as well. Like I was telling you all about the project that Liverpool is presenting to players now, right? And that project is like you're building the Avengers, right? It's like you telling these players, hey, this is the system we want to play. We Premier League champions. We have Mo Salah and Van Dijk for 2 more years. We add Verts, we add Kirkes, we add Frimpong, Isak. These two guys are going to get you goals, right? We need your goals to help us win trophies. Come to us, right? You have Verts, you have Frimpong, you have Kirkes, you have Salah, you have Van Dijk defending you in the back with Alisson. You have McAllister and Gravenberch in the middle. Come to us and help us win these trophies. You are the final piece of the puzzle. We need to take that pressure off of Verts and Salah. So we need a killer striker on top. Are you willing to come with that project to come and help us win trophies? And Isak will be like, whoa, yeah, well, sign me up. What, right? So that by doing that project that way and showing them the project like that will convince a player to come. So I have no. That's why you see it here in the tweet that tweet you have up here. Isak would be open to joining, right? That would be open is vague. He is open to joining, right? It's not would be. He is, right? They just saying that to kind of protect the player and that kind of stuff and thing to not make it look like he's desperate to come to a move to Liverpool. But he is open to a move. It's just the clubs have to make a deal to get across the line, right? Mm-hmm. If you give Isak a choice today, just to come on a show, I'd say a choice today whether Liverpool or Newcastle, he's going to pick Liverpool, right? Because he wants to win big trophies. And that's the reality of it. It's the same thing that happened with us and Coutinho. If you gave Coutinho at that time, Barca or Liverpool, he was picking Barca 100% of the time. Even if Coutinho knew the career that he was going to have after that, he would have still picked Barcelona because it's his boyhood club and that kind of stuff thing. And Isak wants to win trophies. And right now, Liverpool is the only big team that is coming in for Isak, willing to pay that money for him to win those trophies, right? So at the end of the day, as I said before, we just have to be patient. It will come to fruition. It will start to get a little more traction. But I believe whether Newcastle reject, accept, whatever, Isak will try to force his way out if Newcastle playing hardball. But I really genuinely think Isak is willing to come to Liverpool and he's understanding what Liverpool is building, and it's only a matter of time for him to come and do his thing in a Liverpool shirt.
Facts, bro. Absolute. Spitting the facts there, mate. Chat. We'll let the chat decide.
Yeah.
Should we keep talking on the Isak situation, or are we talking Rodrigo? Which one? Rodrigo or Isak? Because there is Rodrigo news to discuss. Let's catch up with the chat a bit. Benteke, Isak. Mate, put the pint down, mate. It's only 20-3 here in the UK. How do I wish Sweden Stars, he's still not joining. We won't get Ekitike or Isak. Actually, changed my mind. Or hopefully you change your mind that we will. Don't forget, Isak used to dream of being a new quiz time. Name 10 players who play for both clubs. Well, I'm actually going to start that. That's a good question, Dave, mate. We're going to start that because at the end of every show, we should do that. A quiz question like that. So, remind me, and towards the end of the show, I will do that for you 100%. And if anyone else got any other ones, we'll get them in as well. Fabrizio said there's no talk to Rodrigo. I mean, I'm just basing off other reports from like Marker and stuff like that. Neither will happen, but it's different choice of playing with Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy's a good player, though, guys. Jacob Murphy is actually not a bad footballer. Right, guys, I'm going to run toilet. JP, do you mind reading the chat out and stuff?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Guys, we got 60 people still watching this. We got 15 more likes for 100. 15 likes. Let's try and push as much as hard as possible. Pause. For 100 likes on the channel. BRB.
Let's see. Isak wants to move. Newcastle knows this and will sell. But yeah, chat. Just put your comments. Let's see. Nice to hear from you guys. Right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Right. But yeah, I genuinely believe that Isak will become a Liverpool player. It's just a matter of time. That's why Newcastle are looking for a contingency plan with Ekitike. Right. So let me just read here. Lo, you just secretly down on everything the club is doing. You're right. That was harsh, accusing you from being okay. No, I rate what you're doing, but I cannot see it happening. I'm positive with everything other than these two transfer rumors. So CJ, you really think first I'm not sure if I see the Diogo Jota, so I assume you're a Liverpool fan, but you really think that the two transfers Ekitike and Isak won't happen for Liverpool, knowing that we have the money, knowing that we recruited a good amount of players so far for the season, knowing that we are looking for a new striker as well, because unfortunately of the sad news of losing Diego Jota as well, right? You don't think that's possible?
Rest in peace, Diego. Everything,
Yeah,
every single time, man. Again, thoughts and prayers with the family. Yeah,
because Newcastle can.
no one can replace him.
That's
What's this? Honestly, man, I think you could be more positive. Look at what we did already. We definitely get one of the two. 100%. I am 1000%, 100% confident we get either Ekitike
yeah, we get one
or
out of the two.
Isak. Whoever that is, we will find out very, very shortly. As Fabrizio Romano and everyone else is saying, that we will find out very, very shortly which one of the two we are going to get. Now,
CJ moving like a negative Liverpool fan.
I know what CJ is doing. He's doing the manner testing where he's like, "Oh, nah, just you know, you know." But JP man is if we sign Isak, right? Are you bothered? If here's a question: to what?
2 trophies next season.
2 trophies. This is the question I'm going to ask. If we don't sign Isak, but Luis Diaz is sold, would you complain if we don't get a left winger, considering we'll only have one natural one in Coda Gakpo? Would you complain if we don't get a left winger, but we get Isak?
No,
Or would you still
because
want a left winger?
right. So the reason why, so if we get Isak and we sell Diaz, remember, Verts can also play off the left. right? And by Verts playing off the left, it gives Szoboszlai to play in the 10 too as well. So we will have Gakpo to play the natural left side. If push comes to shove, we could switch Verts there, right? Remember, Isak kind of operates off the left a little bit too, not like left wing, but he kind of drifts across to the left to kind of get space to come in and cut inside and shoot on his right foot, right? So if we get Isak and we sell Diaz, I wouldn't be too mad at that, right? Because we have players who could compensate and play a makeshift on the left wing as well, right? So, but I'm feeling more that Diaz might go, all right. But like my focus is not really on the outgoings and the question. You think because of the Diego Jota passing and stuff, you think now that Chiesa might probably stay? You think Slot might say, well, I don't want to get rid of Chiesa because he can operate off of the left. He can operate as a false nine as well, so he could be a good asset for us, especially with the tragic news of Jota passing. So I think we're more likely to keep Chiesa now.
Oh my God, David Ornstein Bomber. Oh God, no. Oh no, this is not the news we want to hear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Although I'm sure there's positives from it. David Ornstein, Liverpool contact action transfer over possible move for Hugo Ekitike. NFC working on 23-year-old forward, also having approached Newcastle for Alexander Isak. Newcastle want to keep 25-year-old plus Ekitike interest on going. I still think Liverpool will still try for Isak. This doesn't mean, oh my God, that's it, Isak's off now. Liverpool are just doing the groundwork, like Fabrizio said, guys. I actually, again, wouldn't worry too much about this Fabrizio David Ornstein tweet. Me personally, I wouldn't worry too much because Fabrizio has already reported that Liverpool are still going to want to try and.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, it's more of this tweet's actually a positive because we've done the groundwork on Ekitike. Then, if we don't get Isak, and then if you fast forward it and think, look, we're working on Ekitike, guys, so you guys need to hurry up and pay the money for
Yeah. Yeah.
Ekitike. So theoretically, Liverpool could be very much PR, and Liverpool are just trying to get Newcastle to budge and get Ekitike. So, in my opinion, I wouldn't worry too much. Apparently, yeah, never voted quickly so much in my life. What did you click? I asked the vote, will Isak be a red? 64% think yes, 36. Should have started the streams for now, but yeah, I completely forgot. Apparently Fabrizio has tweeted. Apparently Fabrizio's tweeted again. Let me have a look. Yeah, I agree with that. What Redmen TV in there, we're just covered making Newcastle panic. I actually agree with what Redmen TV
Yeah.
is saying there. Sorry. This is what he's also said. Hugo Ekitike remains the other option on Liverpool's list if Isak deal can't be agreed with Newcastle, as reported. Again, yeah, it's just David Ornstein just tweeting
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
the same thing. Again, chat, I wouldn't worry too much in my opinion. And yeah, Liverpool are still in the hunt for Ekitike, and I think what David Bremen TV said there said that Barnes, Rush, Carroll. What's this about? Oh, the 10 players that played for us in Newcastle. Yo, Ant, because you've done that, tonight I will react to that video you want me to do. If you want me to do that video still. God, I still can't believe flipping Shelby, Jesus. The worst player on that list is genuinely Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Although Andy Carroll did give me one of the best moments as a kid. When he scored against Everton in the FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah. Yeah.
The last minute, bang,
Yeah.
gosh. Carroll, Fab Bomber. Fabrizio's tweeted again. Oh my days! We might as well just stay live all day.
Yeah, just refresh,
Um, I might
refresh.
as well just stay live all day because the bombers are just coming in. I might just leave the stream running and then just come back every time there's a bomber, so I don't have to end the live. Breaking Liverpool have made a contact. Yeah, that's just the exact everyone. That's just basically again what David Ornstein has basically just said. Yeah. Again, I'm not too concerned if I'm being truly honest. He's actually become a Liverpool player, so I guess we'll see. So we are getting Ekitike. There you go. There's my answer. No, this has been reported since Monday, CJ. Though this has been reported since Monday that Liverpool still won. It's just Liverpool covering their ground. I would want Liverpool to be still interested in Ekitike because if we don't get none, then what? We're gonna have to go and sign Benteke then, or 38-year-old Luis Suarez, Ornstein Bomb. What? And has he tweeted again? Has he tweeted again?
No.
Breaking Liverpool made contact. Yeah, that's the exact same thing. That's literally the. Why has Anfield Edition tweeted that 3 times? I guess. Oh no, I think they've just updated the tweet. Yeah, that's literally everyone's just reposting what David Ornstein said. It's not like new information.
Yeah. Checking it,
Karras. Oh yeah, Karras was a Newcastle player, wasn't he? Because he played for you guys in the cup final. Was it the cup final that the Manu Tune final? By the way, guys, we're 9 likes from 100. If you've not hit that like button, make sure you've hit that like button. 9 likes, and also we are now 8 subs away from 1,820. So if we can push for those 2 targets in today's stream, it would be magnificent. What's this? Jamie Phillips on Footy Judge Mode just said an insider with a good record on being right. So Liverpool want both Ekitike and Isak. Well, listen,
that's greedy.
That's
greedy. That's greedy.
greedy, mate. Mate, so you're telling me you're saying right, all right? I'm gonna ask you this question, yeah. Let's say Liverpool signed both. You're saying, oh no, they want them both. That's greedy. That.
If what?
Genie Wijnaldum. Oh, Genie Wijnaldum's one of my favorite Liverpool players, man.
Yeah, he was good.
I love Genie. Yeah, I'm definitely showing my age here by me saying Genie Wijnaldum is one of my favorite Liverpool players.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? What was it? I went on a show, with what was it? I went on a show, with 2 40-year-olds, and someone in the chat put, "Oh, why are you on a show with a 20-year-old?" Oh God, nah. Big up the community, man. Smash the like people, yeah, man. Yeah, big up. I miss Genie, man. So underrated. The thing is, we should have given him a new contract. We should have given him a new contract because you know that season where we had the mad injuries at centre back and he went on a free. We wanted to keep him, but he just wanted decent wages. He was on 75 grand at Liverpool. I'm sorry, he was one of the best midfielders in the world at one point. Genie Wijnaldum, so underrated, and he was such a likable character.
Yeah.
Around the team. If Ekitike improves, we can sell Isak when he's 30, Saudi to 200 mil. Yeah. Listen, if we get both, I ain't going to be one of these fans that sits there and complains, oh my God, why are we getting both? No, because it improves the squad and it doesn't help a team that eventually wants to become Premier League champion.
Yeah, and you take we keep Chiesa?
I think we keep him, yeah. I think the reports are that Liverpool want to keep him because I think I've got a feeling we keep him.
Yeah, I have a feeling so because the Diaz, especially if we sell Diaz, we wouldn't want to have in case Gakpo gets injured. Remember, Chiesa could play off the left as well, and he looking good in preseason. I saw the Preston game; he was looking fast, he's looking fit, right? So just give him a chance. And as I said before, in light of the whole Diego Jota situation, all right, it was very unexpected, and you don't get rid of quality players, especially when you lose a player like Diogo Jota, who was influential for us, and you basically lost him to the realities of life. And I think that going forward, especially if you get rid of Diaz, Chiesa could still be there to kind of compensate in case Gakpo gets injured, because Verts could play off the left, but he can't play there for like a good amount of games and stuff. Chiesa will be more adapt to handle the left wing. So let's see. I hope we keep Chiesa. I hope we get Alexander Isak, and let's see. We just be patient. Let's just be patient. By Friday, we will get a little more information in terms of how this thing going forward and moving.
Yeah, people are now worrying. I don't think Liverpool get Isak now that Ornstein have dropped that. Fabrizio dropped the exact same thing. Fabrizio Romano dropped the exact same thing for literally the past coming months that Liverpool want. Guys, we've known this for some time. Liverpool
Yeah,
want
yeah.
Ekitike. I'm going to explain this very simply. Liverpool are just covering the ground. So if, let's say, for example, we just focus solidly on Alexander Isak
And we don't get anything.
and we don't get him,
Yeah.
and,
Then what?
Newcastle are the only team that, excuse me, I got the hiccups, are the only team that actually goes in for Hugo Ekitike, then we've missed out on our two big main targets. It's
Yep.
just Liverpool, one, keeping in contact with Hugo Ekitike and his agents at Newcastle Frankfurt. We're showing that we are willing to pay the money that you'd want. Two, sorry, we want you still to come to the football club. We're just showing that that possibility there. So again, I wouldn't worry very much too much about this sort of news. Again, the only time my stance will change is when Liverpool maybe cool the interest a little bit, then that's just telling that Newcastle are not going to sell. But this is just Liverpool covering their ground, guys. It's just Liverpool, um, covering their ground. Exactly what Anfield View said. Fab said if deal can't be agreed. So if Liverpool can't not literally agree a fee for Alexander Isak, they will go all in to get what's his name? Hugo Ekitike. So again, I wouldn't I really wouldn't worry too much about this. Anfield View, do you have a YouTube channel by the way? Just I feel like I've seen your channel before. I'm CJ Romano, and we are not getting Isak, and Newcastle will get cheap backup instead. Let's hope not. Newcastle holding Isak hostage. Do you think this means we aren't going for Isak anymore? I'm still confident that Liverpool are still going to be going all in for Alexander Isak. Exactly. Like, it can't be explained in more simple terms. 5 more likes for 100. Wow, big up the community, man. 5 more likes for 100 people. Let's get it done. Basically, covering all bases. Exactly. We're covering all the bases here. That's what Liverpool are doing. That's what Liverpool are literally doing.
You have
But
to. You need a striker. So
I want us to cover our bases because I don't want us to just to go all in
it's
on.
smart business. Yeah, smart business. We need a striker. The goal is we need a striker.
We've basically snooked Newcastle. Yeah, exactly. We basically said sell us Isak for good money. Isak's basically also said he seems open to the move, which Fabrizio confirmed. And if not, we will take your player. So yeah, is it me that's just prepared for the worst, mate? I don't care, mate. I'm going all in. Listen, if Isak don't become a Liverpool player and I get hurt, I get hurt.
Yeah.
We've been here, done the story too many times, read the book 1,000 times. So we, if people don't get in with Alexander Isak, we've been hurt by transfers before. So I'm not going to be, I'm not going to sit on my bed and cry because it's happened many occasions. Some of my own favorite players have done that to me in the past. So, and why would I want to believe that we could get the best striker in the league? In my opinion, Isak will have to put in a transfer request. I think if he explains to Newcastle how much he wants the project, etc., I think he gets it. But we have better chippies, so why wouldn't Newcastle players join us? Love the power play from Liverpool. Yeah, it's brilliant power play from Liverpool. This is what I'm trying to get at. It's brilliant power play from Liverpool Football Club, and it's again, like I said, it's an absolute master stroke. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to get your thoughts on yeah, this is something like I said. Keep in mind, Bill reports Newcastle have not reached personal terms as of yet with Ekitike. He has not decided yet. It seems all up to Isak. If he stays, yes, we move to close. If he doesn't, we move close to Ekitike. Again, it's very simple as that. What I wanted to talk about, yeah, we'll come back to Isak. Don't worry, guys. Before the end of the show, I wanted to get people's thoughts on Rodrigo. You know, according to reports at Liverpool, are going all in for Rodrigo. They'll do whatever it takes, according to reports. If Luis Diaz does leave, he is a man that they want. Chat. What do you think to Rodrigo? We're also 3 likes away from 100. JP, take it away, bro. Thoughts on Rodrigo? Is he a guy you want if Luis Diaz is to leave? And also, do you think Luis Diaz will leave?
Yeah, same thing with the Isak situation. I just monitoring for now. It's kind of hazy and stuff with Liverpool right now, especially with the past couple of weeks, right? So again, Rodrigo is a quality player. He is an upgrade to Diaz and Gakpo, right? So yeah, I would welcome him to the club, especially if we get rid of Diaz, right? He just adds to the quality of Liverpool. I don't see us getting both him and Isak, right? So I could see like Isak coming in and Diaz going out, or I could see a Rodrigo and Ekitike coming in. I'm not seeing like a Rodrigo and a Isak coming in. That will just be FIFA. That's just basically FIFA career mode, and you just doing you just doing transfers like a video game. I don't think we get both of them, but like either one of them would help add to the Liverpool squad. Rodrigo is a upgrade to um all our left sided winger. Even though he plays on the right for Real Madrid, he's naturally a left winger, all right, and that's why he's wanting a move because Vinicius plays there. So he wants to show the world that he could play there as well. And yeah, I would welcome him to Liverpool in a heartbeat. So very good quality player. Upgrade to our style and our system. And yeah, just add to the fact that Liverpool mean business this season.
Do you think Luis Diaz leaves?
Yeah, well, we
And
we
how
will
much would you
see.
take for him? Because
Yeah,
the thing is,
70 million. Take it, like me personally, once we get this striker, Isaac, or if he leaves, we'll get Rodrigo. Once he could leave. I mean, at the end of the day, I really rate Diaz. I respect Diaz. I want him to stay, but at the same time, if you're not getting paid the money that you need and again elsewhere, I'm not going to stop you from going to another club where they giving you that pay raise and that kind of stuff and thing. And I mean, Diaz is a quality player. He was very influential in us winning the Premier League this season, right? So I would feel sad to see him go, but at the same time, once we get an upgrade with Rodrigo, I wouldn't mind, right? And but the reports are seeing and are hearing, I think most likely it's not good on Liverpool and with the reports are hearing with him, Diaz and Kanate and these kind of players who trying to get extensions and these kind of things. So let's wait and see. It's a wait game now because we in preseason and we have to see how things going. But let's wait and see, and we will see. I'm uncertain whether he will stay or leave, but the report's not looking good. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, on the left wing market, in terms of talking about Rodrigo and Diaz as a whole, we obviously had a bid rejected for him. For me personally, I think what chat was the bid 58 million. Was the bid 58 million? I think you give Liverpool another 10 to 15 mil. I think they accept it between
Yeah,
70 to 75 because I think they're about 10 to 15 mil from. Big up to yourself, mate, and yeah, take care of yourself. Big up, big up. There's always Sand Geordies in the chat, man. Make sure you subscribe, bro. And I'm sure we will talk again on Alexander Isak, mate. Big up to yourself. 2 lakhs for 100. Are we actually 2 lakhs away? Yeah, we actually are 2 lakhs away from 100. So make sure you have also subscribe, people. They literally play him over Arda Güler. Maybe they just don't fancy him, mate. Rodrigo's the worst attacker, so it makes no sense. Rodrigo's not the worst attacker at Real Madrid. Rodrigo is a baller. I, Rodrigo in this team. Oh my god. The thing is, it's not even FIFA career mode because this stuff could genuinely become reality.
yeah, yeah,
It could genuinely become reality. You know, it's not like, but it's actually genuinely become the reality. Uh, has no physicality, but you'd keep Chiesa and he has no physicality. I don't think you need physicality in wingers to play in the Premier League.
Rodrigo is an upgrade to our wingers, man. Only Salah is above him at our club.
Yeah, in the wingers,
Yeah,
you'd be the second winger.
yeah, second best
Um,
winger for us. Yeah.
do you think? How much do you think he would cost? What's the maximum
Oh,
you'd pay?
90 mil. He's that good.
90 mil.
Yeah, that is max. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, his market values are wrong. His market value would be around 65 to 80 mil. So
Yeah.
the
No, but
max, the max I
apparently
would put,
though,
the
we
max I
could
would put
get
is
him.
90.
Apparently though, we can get him for 60 to 80 million euros.
Okay.
That's the current talks. I want to bring up the Luis Diaz thing because this is what Fabrizio said this morning. Luis Diaz remains open to leave Liverpool this summer if a good proposal arrives for the club. LFC rejected bids from Bayern and also an approach from Barca in June
Mm.
as they want to keep Diaz. Both Bayern and Barca are planning to try again in direct contacts with the agents. So yeah, expect another bid from Bayern Munich. Barcelona, there's no point even trying because you was given us 40 million euros, like
Yeah.
40 million euros, by the way, not pounds, euros. Yeah, big up N90. We are in fact, Ekitike. N90 is in the chat, is he? Where's N90? Big up. Send the link. Yeah, I'll send you the link. Big up to N90, man. The link's in the chat, bro. Breaking news. Yeah, we've gone over that, mate. But big up to yourself. Chat. Is Luis Diaz leaving? Is Luis Diaz leaving the football club? You know what? I'm going to run an interesting poll. Would you sell Luis Diaz for Rodrigo? Yes? No. Now, this isn't. Do you think we'll sell Luis Diaz or anything like that? Would you sell Luis Diaz for Rodrigo? What are you doing? By the way, people, we've actually just hit 100 likes. Big up to every single one of you.
Big up,
100
guys. Well done.
likes on today's stream. We've had hundreds and hundreds of people join the stream. Big up to you all, man. And yeah, subscribe if you love the content because we're here to stay. We're here to grind. Someone's unliked it. We're down to 99 likes. Oh God, we're down to 99 again. Oh
Ah,
God. Oh no, we're back up to 100. Right, we need to get to like 105 to
yeah, don't
comfortably.
worry, you'll stay, man. And then
Yeah,
after when the video goes on the algorithm, you'll get more.
yeah. Big
Right,
up
yeah.
to everyone,
So
man.
don't
Big
worry,
up,
don't worry.
bro.
I'm
I
interested.
appreciate you coming on, man, because it's been a fantastic show with you, bro. It's been good to catch up, man. I'm still waiting for the the bomber of yourself that you're gonna start a YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
yeah. End of July, so we're coming soon.
End of July, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that the bomber?
that's the
Big up to
bomber. That's the
N90.
bomber.
Yo, listen. Obviously, I'm at work, innit? So I just thought I'd jump in with my break. So big up JP and Footy
Hey, big
React.
up, man.
Obviously,
Yeah, man.
you see this news about Rodrigo. I'm liking this, you know. It's peak out here, you know. It's peak. We're gonna start mashing up people. I
Yeah.
can't wait. Sunny day as well. Look at the sun, man. You can see it. Look, it's blinding me. It's blinding me. It's a good day. It's a good day, man. But what's going on, man? I've got that 2 minutes before I hit the shops for my break.
We're just talking about Isak and Rodrigo.
Yeah.
N90, you
Oh,
gotta give a bomber to everyone and say, is Rodrigo happening?
of course. Tomorrow. All signed and
Tomorrow,
delivered.
you think Liverpool put in a bid tomorrow?
We'll put a bid in tomorrow because this is too. I feel like we know that Diaz is going. I feel like Liverpool are acting quick on it and want to get it done before
Mhm.
anyone else comes in for
Yeah,
Rodrigo. So
yeah.
I feel like they've learned the lessons with previous players, and I feel like we've already talked with the camp already. So I think 90 million should be enough. Can't complain about that, man. In with the new, out with the old, as they say, or they say the other way around. But yeah, I'm happy about this, man. I'm totally happy. I
Bro,
think
we've got 60 people watching live. Yeah, I've just clipped it, mate. So if we don't bid tomorrow, yeah, I'm running that on stream.
don't put it on. Put it on, man. Oh yeah, big up everyone that's sub to my channel as well. I'm on 117 now, so
Listen,
I'm
we've
on
got
numbers.
60 people, yeah. Let's get
Yeah,
N90 to 120. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put your N90 on YouTube.
yeah,
Let's get this up, chat. We're gonna go back to talking to Isak once we got this man up to 120 subs minimum. Smash the likes, get subscribing. I'll even put the link in the chat.
yeah. Come on, man.
People watching, man.
When JP, what's going on with your channel, man?
You hear the bomber?
Click the link
Yeah,
and subscribe.
come on, man. But big up to you. Like, I'm probably be on. Are you on Uncle Rod's channel later on?
Yeah, I'll be on it. I'll be on it later on. Yeah.
If
Yeah,
fitting, I might pass through.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking to do a stream at 10 for an hour, and then I'll go straight to Rod's after. Because I want to post some stuff on my channel about the news, man. I can't not. Some good news today, man. But yeah, big up you lot, man. You lot have been doing
Mate, the
a
growth
good
today has
live. I've been
been mad,
tuning in
mate.
throughout work.
Yeah, I've been live for 2 hours, man. I'm doing another stream later.
I know your work rate is good, man. Your work rate is good. But what I'll
Nah,
do is I'm
man.
gonna shoot off. Yeah, I ain't got much longer on my break.
Yeah, big up to yourself, bro, man. I feel
Yeah,
good today, though, bro. I've been gym, done all my stuff.
sorry, it's mad loud. Sorry, in a bit. Yeah.
In a bit, bro. Take care, mate. Yeah, big up to N90, man. He
Yeah,
will
big
be
up,
coming
man.
back
Subscribe, send me.
very,
Good guy, good
very
guy.
soon. 103 likes. Big up to every single one of you lovely damn people. Now, we're going to end off the show with some questions. We're going to fire JP some questions away. JP, Isak, does he become a Liverpool player? Yes or no?
Yes.
Will Rodrigo become a Liverpool player?
No.
Will Anthony Gordon be a Liverpool player this summer?
No.
Will Liverpool sign a centre back?
Yes.
Will that be Mark Gahey?
Yes.
Will Liverpool just sign Isak and Mark Gahey and that's it?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably
Will
so.
Luis Diaz leave the club?
Oh. No. Because we don't
Any,
get
o-
because we don't get Rodrigo, no.
any other shocks do you think will leave the club?
No.
Okay. Smash the likes, reacts ones. We'll sign them. Guys, I know I've got a couple of things right in the past couple of days, but I'm not Mr. Romano. I know I got told about the Ekitike stuff, which I shared, and obviously I told Uncle Rods, and he was like, "Oh, you chat rubbish." Next day, bang. My next stream will be later. I might be reacting to rivals as tears. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Big up to N90, man. Let's try and get him to 120 subscribers. Make sure you click that link. Big up, bro. Thank you for tuning in. We declined Diaz's advances from Bayern. Straight away, Newcastle. Still not quite the same. Right, well, what we'll do is we'll round up the show here. Quick fire. I'll even answer the questions myself. Do I think Isak will become a Liverpool player? I'm not answering that. I do think Liverpool will sign one of Rodrigo or Gordon. I do think Diaz will leave. I do think we'll get Margay. I do think we'll get another player. But Isak, I'm not going to answer the question because I don't want to jinx it or anything like that. But I do think we get one of Ekitike or Isak, though. There you go. That's a cop-out for you all.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. People, if there's any more breaking news, we will go. No, my luck, I'm going to end this stream again. People in the chat that know, I went live yesterday for about an hour and a half. As soon as I ended the stream, JP, 30 seconds later, no BS. Romano, David Ornstein, Bomber, Liverpool, 1 Isak. 30 seconds after the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So, who knows? We could get some... if I go back live in 30 seconds, you know what's what. But if there's any big breaking news to the point where Liverpool have put in a bid or preparing a bid or anything like that, we are going live. Although we knew Liverpool are preparing a bid. Isak seems open to the move. It's all going down. Ekitike or Isak. It's Liverpool versus Newcastle. Who will get who? We will have to find out on the
Wait and
next
see.
show. 105 likes, yeah. Big up to everyone.
Big up, everyone.
Likes, bro. Big up to every single one of you. Every single one of them. Football Terror saying terms agreed. I mean, I don't think. No comment on that situation. Yeah, big up to everyone, man. Smash the likes on your way out. Get subscribing. JP, got anything you want to speak about? Anything you got coming up? Because when JP has got a channel, bro, I'm going to be shouting your channel out like there's no tomorrow, mate.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't wait for you to get a channel, bro.
Yeah, no, it's as I said before, it's because what happened now, we are on vacation because school is closed, right? So I have a little time and stuff. I'll look into do 2 channels, right? One specifically for Liverpool and another channel I have in mind to start up as well, right? So remember, my goal is to just start a channel, be part of the Liverpool community, so that people will know that I support Liverpool. So when I come into a show, people will be able to recognize the Liverpool fans across the world and that kind of stuff and thing, right? For me personally, is not about subscribers and likes and stuff and thing. I genuinely just want to connect with other Liverpool fans to bask in the glory of our of the Liverpool team and to just chop it up with good guys like yourself. Right. So at the end of the day, it's something that I am working on, and at the end of the day, it's always nice to be on the shows to talk about Liverpool, and let's hope that is positive goings with this Isak situation, because this will help us to get content for years, right? Because it's going to be a lot of trophies coming in that cabinet once we get it over the line. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, bro. The chat love you, man. Big up JP. Everyone show some love for JP, man.
Big up CJ and all the guys in the chat too as well.
Thank you, bro, so much for coming on, mate. And you got my details on my Twitter and stuff like that. So
yeah.
Message me anytime, bro. You're always welcome on my channel. When you get that channel started working, bro, I will be shouting it out like there's literally no tomorrow. Big up to yourself, bro. Thank you so much for coming on, mate. Big up to JP as always, chat. Yeah, guys, thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Mad stream. Mad stream. Plus I've got to go and eat. Because when I got back from the gym, I only had my protein shake. I didn't eat. So I need to go. I literally came back from the gym, straight away went live. So I need to go and eat. And then there possibly will be a stream later today. So what I'm going to do is anyone live that we can redirect to? Who should we redirect to? There's literally nobody live. Wow. Right, what we'll do is I'll redirect to my channel that I'm going live on later. So people, if you want to go and smash a like button on that new stream, it will take you straight away there. Click the like button on that stream. Subscribe on your way out, people. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Isak to Liverpool. Let's hope.